What you need?
We got it.
Don't stack up. All right, here we go. We're on number one.
All
This
the
stuff y'all should know. This whole sheet's review. Test is going to look a lot like this sheet. Okay? So, 1 through 3, nobody should miss.
Can you use calculator?
You can use a calculator on these on the test. All right, so if we've got a radian and we want to make it a degree, what's the easiest way to do this one, guys? Just look on your circle. Phones are up, shoot. So y'all find 7 pi over 4 on your circle. It's right here. 315 is your degree. That's all you got to do on number one is write 315 degrees. All right, look at the next one. Nathan White, 23 pi over 18 is not on here. So do you guys remember what we got to times it by?
180 over pi.
Yes, sir. Times it by 180 over pi.
230.
That will give you the answer. Now, what if you forget that? You can write it on your unit circle. That way you won't forget it. Willie, phone off your desk, buddy. What he said, phone's up one time. All right, so I'm going by what Jason said. He said 230 degrees. We good? Is that right? It doesn't matter if it's on there or not. It doesn't have to be on there. All right, number 3, same thing. Y'all multiply by 180 over pi, get us a number. Seven pi times 180 over pi is, I got 1,260 degrees. All right, we good?
That's all we do.
All right, let's go to number 4. All right, for 4, 5, and 6, guys, it's just the opposite. Now we've got a degree, and we want to know what the radian is. So look on your unit circle. 210 is 7 pi over 6. Willie, you see where I got that from? Is that one dead? Put it on my desk. Get another one.
Guys.
I got to replace it on the plan.
So now we got power.
All right, the next one says negative 270. So y'all got to find where negative 270 is on the circle. If this is positive 270 right here,
Straight up, baby.
straight up.
Power.
So the answer is pi over 2. Very good.
You just call Coach Baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so number 6, this one's not on the circle.
So you just subtract by 1.
You could do it that way, Willie, or you could just go ahead and times it by pi over 180. So if you look back on number 2, we had to multiply by 180 over pi because the pi's had to cancel. So look, now we just flip it and times by pi over 180.
That's some
So
good
that's
stuff.
675 times pi over 180. I got 15 pi over 4. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you guys are responsible to know if you got to memorize it, learn it, or write it down on your unit circle.
We can't just do it minus 360 and then do that.
Should be the same thing.
But it
Just
gives
keep
you
changing
something
it.
different.
Jason?
If you do it minus by 360, it gives you something different. It gives you 315.
675 minus 360 is 315. Okay, so yes, and that's right too. That's right too.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Here's how.
I'm gonna use
Because
that.
Allie wants me to go into this. So 315 is 7 pi over 4, right?
Yeah.
We subtracted 360, right? So Allie, put that in your calculator and subtract 2 pi, which is the same thing as 360, and it should be the same thing. It should be 7 pi over 4.
Hopefully. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that.
All right, so I'm letting y'all write either answer. I'm not making y'all do the extra one.
Okay, that's what we have.
All right, so now let's go to 7. What's 7's instructions?
Find the reference.
Find the reference angle. Do you guys remember how to find a reference angle?
Yeah.
All right, so we got to go to negative 120. Where's that?
Negative 120 is right here at 240.
All right, this is how we find it. So 120 is right here. It's up 3 from the x-axis. So for negative 120, just go down 3. It's 240. Your reference angle is just how far away it is from the x-axis. So 240 subtract 180 is 60 degrees. Y'all try 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah, buddy.
And take that phone, put it off the desk.
305, come alive.
Yeah, what about 305?
It equals 55.
305.
Willie says 305 on the next one. Let's see. Hang on, Willie. 305 is the number.
I know.
Oh, I got you. You said where is 305?
Yeah.
All right, 305 is not up here, right? What if it was up here? Where would it be?
305 would be.
It would be right here, wouldn't it? Right after 300 and in between 315?
Yes, sir.
So if it was right there, how far would that be from your x-axis?
55.
It's 360 minus 305,
Gives you 55.
55. So the answer is 55 degrees on that one. All right, do the other two. Good on these so far? All right, 3 pi over 4 is here. 180 minus 135 is? 45. 45. And the last one, 5 pi over 3 is here. 60. All right, so you're going to have to know how to do those on the test. I really think this is the easiest test on you.
Yeah, you can't lose, but.
You said about the last one, didn't you?
No, I think I've been saying it about this one for like a week and a half. All right, flip it over. Let's do the back, and then I'll let you guys do 11 through 26 on your own.
I need to with those.
All right, and I can help you if I need
So we
to.
can use the calculator on 11 through 26.
That's right. Now, 27 and 28 on the back. You will be able to use your calculator. All right, we do not have to draw a triangle on 27. The reason is, this is your X, this is your Y. They just want us to find the R. So what did we do so we don't have to draw a triangle? Yeah, just do 6 squared plus 8 squared. If it's a negative 6, get rid of the negative. When you square it, it's going to be a positive anyway. So, Jason says 100, baby.
That's 10.
So that's 10.
You get 10.
Everybody understand how we got 10 on our calculator?
Yes, sir.
Just plug it in. 6 squared plus 8 squared gives you 100. Square root of 100 is 10.
So where we go next?
Now y'all got to find all 6 answers. So normally 27 is hardly ever missed on the test. 28 is missed quite a bit on the test. All right, so you got to start finding the answers right here. Right here. Look. Instead of every place there's a 1, put an R. All right, so Nathan Willis, what's my answer for sine? If the formula, Nathan, is y over r, what's my answer? All right, good. 8 over 10. Simplified, Nathan. All right, good. 4 over 5. We flip it. I got 5 over 4. We good? All right, Devin Wright. Formula for cosine is x over r. Devin, what's my answer? Yep, negative 3 over 5. Flip it, we got negative 5 over 3. Everybody good? All right, Schumann. Tangent. The formula is y over x. What's my fraction going to be? 8 over negative 6, which simplifies to negative 4 over 3.
I don't know why it took me so long.
Flip it, negative 3 over 4. All right, so again, 27 is pretty easy. If you guys forget to simplify your fractions, I got to mark off the points on the test. So just plug them in your calculator to simplify it for you.
You got a comment on your.
All right, so again, that one's pretty easy. Now, this one is what we just worked on to warm up. See if y'all can set your triangle up. We just went over how to do it.
You got a comment on your live stream.
Was it you? All right, 28, first thing, Hannah, we got to know where the triangle goes. And it tells you right here, the triangle goes between pi and 3 pi over 2. So between these two, draw your triangle. That's how you know. Just look right there.
What did you say about sine?
All right, one at a time. Alex?
Why is it sine? Why is it eight? It always will be what?
Did I mess up?
I'm asking, I wasn't paying
What,
attention.
what's Sally asking?
They asking about like why you got sine and cosine. They give you some up there.
Sine and cosecant?
Oh, 'cause they have.
Whatever they give you, I can just flip it to find the other one.
I know when you do the y over r.
All right, so now let's label them. Right, let's label them now. So, All right, your formula is on the board. It says y over r. So you got to put negative 12 on the y-axis. You guys have to know the y-axis is the one going up and down. The x-axis is the one going horizontal, and the hypotenuse is your r. That's 37. If you guys don't know that, you can write that down on your unit circle, and you'll have it. So, Jason, how do I figure out how to find this missing side again? That's right. We'll do 37 squared minus 12 squared equals.
And you minus
Here's why you minus it. Because if I do 12 squared plus b squared equals 37 squared, what's going to happen when I move that over? It's going to be minus 12 squared. And remember, if it's a negative 12, you don't have to put it because when you square it, it's going to turn it into a positive anyway. All right, so what y'all get?
Negative
Casey
35.
says 35. All right, now, the calculator tells us positive 35, right? Why is that a negative 35? Because it's going backwards, negative 30, right. So that, you got to add the negative on your own right there.
the 37 squared plus minus 12.
And it gives you a big number. Take the square root of that big number,
I should go get
and Casey said it gave her 35.
Yeah, it'll be negative.
35.
All right, so now y'all find the other four,
Wait a
and
minute.
we'll go from there.
Oh, God.
Now, if you guys can't do these, this isn't going to make you fail the test or anything. I've got to turn one in, actually. I think everybody has to film themselves this year.
No.
I don't think it's
We get to make our own.
All right, so I got x over r. So this one I got negative 35 over 37. Flip it, I got negative 37 over 35. We good?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Tangent's y over x. So I put negative 12 over negative 35. That's going to become positive 12 over 35. Do the reciprocal, it's 35 over 12. All right, so your assignment is do the front, we'll check them, and then we'll do something new. See, since we don't have a button for cotangent, you'll have to use tangent. And since you're using a reciprocal, you got to do 1 over tangent. 132. All right, we good here? All right, next, go to number 10. Let me find number 10.
Change your calculator back and then.
All right, Jason's right. Willie, we got to change our calculator back into radian mode because we got pi. So take your calculator, hit your mode button, go to radian. All right, make sure it says RAD in the top right. Now, we don't have a button for cosecant, so what do?
We got to use
1 over sine of negative 3 pi over 8. That's how we've got to do it. 1 over sine negative 3 pi over 8. I think it worked out all right.
So it's negative 1.
All right, got to go 4 numbers after the decimal, Willie. Negative 1.0824.
Yep. The next one is 1.220.
Hold on, give everybody a chance to do it. How's class over today, Casey? Look at that. 21? All right, I'm going to be done in 5 minutes. All right, let's do number 11. I didn't write it down. Number 11, the opposite of secant is cosine, so I'll do 1 over cosine of negative 3 pi over 16. Negative 3 pi over 16. Let's see if I got what Willie was shouting. Yep. Negative, whoops, I got a positive. 1.2027. Is that right? Do I need to write it down for anybody? Y'all good? Good? Yes. All right, so number 12, we don't have cotangent, so we use tangent. So it'll be 1 over tangent of 3 pi over 4.
That's the one with the shout out.
What'd y'all get on that one? I want to type it in. Just negative 1?
Yes, sir.
All right, so now let's do the bottom and we'll be done.
Yeah, today.
All right, 13.
We need to fix our notes.
Yes, everybody go back in degree mode. So reset your calculator. I do want to reset it, and it clears it and starts over. All right, look at your instructions. It says find the answer and write your answer in degrees, minutes, and seconds. So Degree starts with a D, minute with an M, second with an S. That's what we're gonna look for on our calculator, DMS. Degrees, minutes, and seconds. All right, here we go. First thing you do, guys, take cosine and move it over. Why do we have to move it over? Because we're solving for x. We want to get x by itself. When you move cosine over, it becomes cosine -1. Inverse cosine. So you guys have probably always wondered when are we ever going to use this on a calculator. So now this is when you use it.
How are we supposed to put that variable?
It's on your calculator. Look right above cosine. It says cosine -1.
I got 86 degrees.
So cosine -1.0612. All right, this is what I got. Don't write this down. Just watch. I got 86.49. Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
All right, now. Everybody's got 86.49. We got to change that into degrees, minutes, and seconds. So where's that out of your calculator? It's right here. Y'all see where it says angle right here?
Yes, sir.
It's right above the probability. Hit second angle. All right, now if you will arrow down to number 6,
That's Chinese, man.
or just hit number 6, it will go to DMS.
Wait, Saturday?
All right, Jim can show you.
Oh, my goodness.
So I hit second angle, and after that it's going to give you a lot of options. Arrow down to number 6, mine says DMS. I hit enter, then I hit enter again, and it gives me my answer. 86 degrees, 29 minutes, and 29 seconds.
We got right all this.
Yep. You don't have to write in the numbers after the decimal. We'll just write our degrees, minutes, and seconds.
What about sin?
Sign.
See it right there, it's in there.
All right, so any question how I did 13 before I go to 14?
Yes, how do you know to put that
Crazy how
negative
like
one?
complicated.
Cool.
Like, how did someone come up?
So if you guys understand it, do
Somebody with a lot of
14.
free time.
All right, here we go.
Like, how would you create that?
Good.
Each
All
bubble
right,
first.
so it's going to be cosine -1. All right, watch. Cosine -1 is right above cosine. So all you got to do is hit the button and automatically. All right, so 14 is going to be sine -1. Y'all got to move the sign over.
Yes, sir.
That is sine -1, -0.1111. Type it in, let's see what we get. -0.1111. All right, it gave me -6.37. I hit my second angle button, go to number 6. Here's my degrees, minutes, and seconds. -6 degrees, 22 minutes, 44 seconds. I rounded 43 up to 44.
I got a question.
Yeah, that's why you put negative.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Put negative 24.
the little dashes that you got there,
That's your symbol for minutes. That's your symbol for seconds.
I swear I thought it was.
We got to learn that.
And inches.
It is. Right, but if you're talking about sine and cosine, why'd I go to 44 instead of 43? How many seconds are in a minute? 60. So half of 60 is 30. I guess I was thinking anything 30 and above after the decimal, but I don't guess it matters. I'm probably wrong on that anyway, Casey. Yeah, if you're close, you're good.
Do you ever get tired of doing that?
No.
I
I feel like if I have the same class 3 times in a row, yeah, it gets tiresome. But as long as I just do it twice a day,
Don't you wish we could just teach ourselves?
a lot of you.
I'm sure
All right,
you
so
don't. 'Cause then
13,
you'd be out of
14, let's do
town.
15. All right, 15, y'all don't need my help on. Let's just, let's type it in.
16 we did it.
Let's do 15. How much time we got?
I got one of them domains.
All right, 15, so I do tan -1.8491 and do degrees, minutes, and seconds. I got 40 degrees, 20 minutes, 5 seconds.
That's what I got.
All right, so now 18 y'all can do just like we did 13, 14, and 15. Now here's the problem. Everybody look at 16. What's wrong with 16?
16 dudes got caught.
Hold over. All right, yeah. There is not a button for cotangent. So what do we have to change it to? Just like we did earlier, I'm going to change that to 1 over tangent. All right, now if you guys just want to watch me, I'm going to show y'all a shortcut so y'all don't have to do all this writing, okay? So what I used to make my kids do from here is cross multiply and do all the steps. It was like 3 more steps. But we figured out after we did it 4 or 5 times, all it's going to be, guys. So if y'all don't, if we want to skip all this cross multiplying business, just do the shortcut.
Yeah, we do.
Change that to tan negative 1. Because you were going to have to change it anyway, right? But by changing it, you have to change that right now, which is over 1. You've got to do the reciprocal, which is negative 1 over 1.164. That is much faster and much better than doing all the cross multiplying steps.
Okay.
So let's go over it again for the shortcut. The opposite of cotan is tan, and when you move it over, it'll be tan negative 1. And since I'm doing an opposite, Kellen, I've got to flip that fraction. That's what you type in. So if we'll memorize that, we won't have to do the 6 steps on the problem. Tan negative 1, I got negative 1 over 1.164. All right, degrees, minutes, and seconds. All right, I got negative 40 degrees, 39 minutes, 58 seconds.
Is it always negative 1 on top?
Yes.
Or is
I don't know if we can say always in it.
I don't
I think it's always going to be negative.
So like
Like
18?
cosine it has, 18 it does
Yeah,
that.
negative.
All right, 18, guys, you don't have to do the shortcut. Why? Because cosine, there's a button for cosine. 18, you'll do just like 13.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's do 17 and we're done. Secant. What's the opposite of secant? Cosine. So we do cosine negative 1, and then I got to flip over.
Good stuff.
So it'll be negative 1 on top, 6.1472.
Swear to you.
All right, I got 99 degrees, 21 minutes, and 44 seconds. Somebody check behind me.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right,
right.
Coach.
All right, so I'm going to close up. You guys go ahead and make sure you close my calculators up before you put them up.
Yes, sir, Coach.